American EverAfter February 2014 update. What a month we've got ahead of us, guys. 2014 has already been an exciting month for me. I'm not sure about you, but 2014 brings Winter Olympics. Sochi Games are going on right now. Already been some strange set of events over there. Link to the Drudge Report. I'm not sure if you're a Drudge Report viewer. If not, I would encourage you to go there. Looking at the Drudge Report today, I've seen spectacular start in Sochi despite ring glitch. Okay, did you see that, guys? The fifth and final ring, the red ring, which represents the United States of America, didn't open up. Also linked to the Drudge Report, it's showing the Putin's screen inside his presidential suite showed all five rings opening up, so he wasn't there actually in the stadium itself on the ground, but in his presidential suite. That is something to make note of. The other thing I thought was pretty important that I saw on the Drudge Report was the Russian who lit the cauldron tweeted the racist pic of Obama last year. So looks like they're personally attacking the Americans at this game. I've seen we've taken home some gold. Hopefully that will make up for all the stuff that's going on over there. But be aware, we do have a couple of our ships over there patrolling the games that are helping out with those games over there with the security. Lots of tweets and bloggers talking about, journalists talking about the unpreparedness of the games, all the stray dogs that are roaming around, all the dogs that were supposedly euthanized before the games began. All kinds of stories, again, coming out about the water over there. Some places not having water in the hotels. Some place the water looking yellow in color. People not being able to flush toilets. So what are they prepared for over there, guys? Seems a little bit strange. I'm not sure exactly what they got going on over there. But again, looks like a little bit ill prepared for what was going on over there, and wanted to make you guys aware of that. Another thing that I think that we should make mention of is the fact that we do have quite a few of our alphabet agencies over there helping out with that event. At the Super Bowl, there was a security enforcement agency that was hosting the security there, or actually over security. They were over both the Super Bowl and the Sochi Games, so something to take a look at. Hopefully no events over there at the Super Bowl other than the shenanigan with the train boggle or mess they had at the end there. Thank God that nothing happened at that situation. Wanted you guys to be aware of that. Put that link together. Wanted to give props to Dabu77 for making that link. You can check that out. He's a has a YouTube channel. Thanks for all the great information on that. Wanted to also make note when I'm talking about having our ships over there. Link to the Drudge Report today. We have Iran warships sent to USA borders. So that's linked to the Drudge Report. Take a look at that, guys. I find not sure what's going on with that. Be aware that
we do have our Coast Guard over on their waters, so maybe they're just reacting to our reaction. Some events coming up that I want you to be aware of for the month of February. For the 15th and 16th of February 2014, FEMA has a cyber bank drill in effect. Okay, I'm finding some information about this as well, whether the banks will actually be shut down or not, whether all their banking services such as ATMs and whatnot will be still open and available.
There's about a dozen banks that are supposed to be participating in this cyber bank drill. Again, the bank drill is supposed to be in effect for just in case we have a cyber attack. Be aware that we were supposed to have a grid down, power down, or electrical grid event in 2013 in the month of November. That hasn't happened yet. That's supposed to have happened. I want you to be aware of that. Be aware of all the purchases that FEMA has been making. Most recently, the biggest purchase thing I think that I want to bring to light, and then I'll try to work myself backwards on this, was the United States Postal Service. That's right, the USPS, those guys that go postal. They're arming them. Why is that? Are they not going to be giving out some kind of mail to us, holding our mail? Seems a little strange, guys. Why are they arming the post office? But prior to arming the post office, we've seen that we had a $1.6 billion or 1.6 billion rounds purchased by the United States of America for 40 caliber ammunition, hollow point. Hollow point ammunition is not legal, not under the Geneva Conventions and under NATO and under war time. Why are they arming these different agencies such as the Department of Homeland Security and again some of these other agencies that the government has now turned into a civilian police force? So be aware of that, guys. Another staggering fact, this is I'm not sure if that's going to happen this month, hopefully not, but we have more soldiers that are committing suicide in the military right now than we do that are dying in our overseas endeavors. That's something to be aware of. The other thing is all the different purchasing of the light armored vehicles. A lot of these police agencies have been given from the federal government, and the military are downscaling some of the wars, bringing these war machines back over here and giving these to a lot of law enforcement agencies throughout the United States of America. So be aware of that. Be aware if we have a grid down event that we have several nuclear reactors in this country, all spread out throughout the country. If those go down and don't stay cool, we could be looking at meltdowns. So that's something that we should be aware of. Another thing that I find alarming, FEMA has been offering, well, here's the way it works. I'll just kind of give you the skinny on this, folks. Homeless people. Is it legal to be homeless in your city or your town or your state? Right now, the United States of America is taking and cleaning up the streets, as supposedly what I've heard, and giving homeless people two options: to either beat feet out of town or to go to one of these FEMA camps. I think they're just getting these things up and ready. I don't think they're going to keep these folks in these camps. I think they're getting them ready for something else. Remember, the FEMA camps are supposed to be in effect for immigration, yet Obama has been pushing for open borders. Kind of an oxymoron there. So be aware of that. Another thing, remember back east we had the big water contamination by Freedom Industries back east. Well, February 26th of this month, folks, they're supposed to be having a food and water contamination drill, okay? FEMA has also contracted looking for several contractors, proposals, to put in proposals so that they will have the ability to have hazardous biological waste removed from the United States and out of the United States or around the United States. So that's another purchase order FEMA has put in. Another one that I find highly alarming, guys. Let's not forget about this. Fukushima, month of February. It's getting worse. I know it is. It's not going away, okay? The United States government and through FEMA and Department of Homeland Security has purchased 14 million tablets of potassium iodide, folks. That's treatment for radiation, okay? Why have they purchased all these iodine tablets? Do we have a radiation problem in our country? Be aware that the United States government has also been making several attempts to purchase survival food, seeds, lots of different, there's seed vaults that are being stored in this country right now that the government is back storing all these seeds. Why is the price of gold bouncing around right now? Why is the price of silver so low? Why is it staying down so low? Why is the price of gold going down? What's our markets doing right now, guys? Have you checked the markets lately? Have you checked the stock markets? Overseas interest rates are going through the roof. That means the economies are crashing overseas, guys. I think people are waiting for something to happen here in this country when they don't realize that it's already happening and that things are kind of falling around us, okay? So be aware. We have the collapse of the dollar coming up here shortly, and we have 25,000 Russian troops in our country working hand in hand with FEMA, ready and on alert. We have 250,000 Chinese troops sitting and awaiting on the border of Mexico. Remember, Obama made a mention that not only do we need a good military, but we need a good civilian army as well. So maybe that's what he's building through all these agencies, like arming our postal service and these other agencies. And be aware that the military are getting the litmus test, asking them whether they'll be taking U.S. citizens' guns. So these are all things that I think that are going to be affecting us in the month of February. So be on alert. Be aware of what's going on. Number one key to survival, community. Build yourself a community of people around you, people you can trust, people that you know, people. There's safety in numbers, guys. So be prepared. I do want to throw it out there because this is probably crucial, and it might need you might need this in the month of February. Get yourself a backpack. Get yourself a 2-3 day supply of food. Get yourself a way to be able to cool yourself off, heat yourself up, purify water. All these things, something that you can take and put in a bag, throw in your car, and get on the road. Get away from people, guys. I know I want you to build a community of people, but it's the unprepared people that are not preparing, that are not listening to the things that are said and the signs that are going on around them. Pay attention to the weather. Pay attention to your community, what's going on in your area. Folks, this is it. The month of February is going to be a big month for us. So be aware, be on alert. FEMA Region 3 is already on alert. Over there at the Sochi Games is on alert. They kept the Super Bowl on high alert. Hopefully, if you allow them to go at the TSA to be at the Super Bowl, hopefully they won't see them at the supermarket. So, again, this has been an American Ever After February 2014 update. Wake up, America.